All right, I think I'm live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching this afterwards, you can press forward towards the pick a card reading if you want to. But you guys just stay and hang and, just be around. I'm just gonna set up things I need to fix for this live. Yay, Ravender is here. Hey girl, and John. It's a surprise. I'm still alive, guys. I'm still alive. How are you guys doing? Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I'm doing good. I'm good. Definitely. I've been working behind the scenes on some things, but I really felt like let's just come live. Hi, Shaniza. Thank you for tuning in as well. It's been some time. How is that, new moon and Leo for you guys? I've seen some crazy shit happening, okay? Like endings and let's just begin again. Let's just try it differently. Sharini, hi girl, how are you? Hmm. Joelle is here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I can feel the love. Must be that Venus and Cancer energy. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Let's rearrange this. So, how have you all been? What have you guys been up to? What's new? You are okay, Shaniza? All right. Same. I'm good. Just, rolling with, basically going with the flow. You have great news all around? Well, damn. I'm so happy to hear that, John. That's so good. Positive energy. I see it's like at this moment in time, it really is, ending and beginning of new chapters. But there's new chapters coming, and it takes some time. Some of you guys already have done some work and all of that, and then you actually take the leap of faith, or something comes in and it releases you from some type of stress that you might have been feeling or experiencing, or some doubt, and then for sure, you finally get an answer. So it's really good. It's all in our highest good down the line, but it's not always as comfortable, and it's not always as easy, of an energy to deal with in the moment it's there, right? Like the tower. In the end of the day, it serves you and the people around you, but it's not always the easiest thing to like sort of cope with. So going with the flow is always best. Definitely been doing a lot. Well, that's good, Joelle. That's really good. Like being flexible and just, allowing things to just sort of be in the middle if they're not coming in yet, or if they are, and, try to jump on the train if it arrives, basically. But just go with it. However you're feeling is natural, is normal. And it's not, nothing is definitely like set in stone to just, Um, oh, hi, Carrie. Thank you for tuning in as well. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that you're feeling supported. That's one of the things, we can always control what happens and what type of events take place in our lives, or in the people's lives around us, and in general. But I love that, you have your close friends and parents to like sort of support you and to make you feel like seen and understood, and that helps you to be open and to work on understanding yourself a little better. And if you have a little bit less of the judgment towards yourself, you can actually flow through things better, and yeah, get to the other side. All right, guys. I'm going to start shuffling for this pick a card reading. Of course, I'm going to do a quick pick a card reading to see what this new moon and Leo energy is bringing us. You know, I already know that it's going to be one for the books. I can sense it in the energies. And I am also open for personal readings. I think it's everything. Yes, everything is in the description box. So if you haven't got a personal reading from me on the live before, it's all there. And if you still have questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Ruby, right? I have to check PayPal in a little bit after this thing. Okay, so they just wanted to give like some energy already. I'm gonna put this back in the deck because I can't use them, but they say soul solitude, take a moment, and the mother's love. So that by itself, yes, it could represent a mother figure or your mother, regardless if they are still here with you or not. I'm just sensing it's like it really is a moment where we just either in the day just taking moments to sort of just checking in with ourselves, like, am I okay? Do I need something? Like a mother can check in up on you, right? Or mother figure. Your own mother archetype that you have within you is like just checking in with yourself. Do I need anything? Have I ate? Like, did I have breakfast or not? Like, just checking in. The practical things that make you just feel taken care of. And that's an energy I'm sensing. But also it's your soul that's asking you to, like, you check in with it. Like, are you okay? Like, do you need like a something? Do you need like a day off? Do you need a beach moment? Or you need a walk outside? Something like to understand, like, to just take those moments and nurturing and just checking in with yourself. Like, that's something that they want me to put out there on the table. Oh, it's okay, Shanisa. You can send your question in the chat. All right, I'm gonna make a list after I finish the pick a card reading. No problem. We'll figure it all out. Oh, Vix is here as well. Thank you. Let me just share that one because yeah, John. So I think maybe that's something you need to check in upon. Like, maybe you do need a little bit more time to actually breathe. Okay, here we go. It's the first one. I need two more. Here we go. And this one. Okay. We're going with 3 groups tonight. I'm going to put it down just a little bit because we have a little bit of a better view for the cards. Because it's about the cards. What else? Oh, no. I need 3 cards, but don't flip them for me, please. Just tell me. Okay. Alright, this deck got 2 for some reason, because that one was really like, what about me? Okay. Okay. What else? Which one? This one? That's true, but there's certain things that, you know, a sacrifice is only worth it if you can get it back. If you sacrifice your health, can you get that back? But it's good. It's good that you focus. It's good that you put in time, energy, and effort in. It's good that you're receiving energy from it as well. But it's not completely impossible to have like those 5, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes a day to just check in with yourself. Maybe there's something else you need. All right. I don't want to sound like your mother, John, but I am a Cancer. All right. Here we go. And we have this. Okay. All right. What else? Okay, one of this, because this one I kind of have been like in the box for so long, and it was just calling my name today, so I use it in some of the monthlies as well. They will be up. I'm starting posting them from tomorrow on forward for August. So of course the Leos will be first, and then I'll just go by Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Okay. All right. This is also for the people who join in afterwards. So here we go. The 3 groups are here. Thank you, True Maddie's Eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can find it in the description box. It's written right there, and the link is there as well. But maybe there's someone around that could like help you out with that. True Maddie's Eyes. All right, pile 2 is already in demand. Of course, we're gonna start with 1, and this 2, and this number 3. All right. I'm getting an energy from someone who has like sweaty palms, like it's something you might be nervous about, something maybe a little bit of excited. I'm sensing like it could be like a first date energy. It's like, you know, you want to be there, you kind of excited, but it's like, you know, at the same time it's kind of giving you that sweaty palms. Could be like an interview, something you might feel nervous about. Okay, first we're going to start off with the first group. I knew this was going to be it, something. Okay, here we go. You have Just Ask came out today. Guardian of Abundance, Heart Awakening, and then you have the energy. The affirmation that came with that is, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. We spoke about this, right? Creating certain moments in the day to remind yourself or to just check in with yourself. You, like, I am love and miracles are natural. I am love and miracles come natural. That's something that connects to the first group. All right, so you have Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Give and receive in balance. Just Ask and Guardian of Abundance. So it says, this is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in a situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. All right. So what I'm sensing is that for group number 1, I'm sensing that there's a lot of activity on all kinds of areas. So there might be a lot of activity when it comes to the heart. There might be some, people around you who are maybe, announcing that they're getting married or they're pregnant and the baby comes, and there's a lot of things happening on multiple layers. You might actually be the person with that type of news, or you might be developing a deeper bond with someone. But also when it comes to career, so it's like on multiple levels, there's a lot happening in the heart, but also in the physical realm. So spiritual and physical, a lot of action. If it's not happening right now, it will be coming because of this new moon in Leo energy. I'm sensing this is what it's activating for you guys. They are wanting you to understand that, yes, as you have the gift to do everything and have the power to get from point A to point B, that doesn't mean that you have to deplete yourself of everything in order to do that by yourself. If you ask for help, if you open up for help and open up the line of communication, even if it's with a person, a friend, a family member, but it could also be your spiritual team. Because you have the Just Ask card, they're saying like, listen, you don't have to do everything by yourself. If you don't know a solution, let us help you, but ask us to help you. Otherwise, we can't step in for you. We'll send you a little note. We'll send you a person that will give you the information. Trust us. And it's through that energy of love with yourself to say, okay, I can go to sleep now and actually get some rest and trust that the answer will come to me in the morning, or, tomorrow it will come to me in the right timing, or I'm going to stress about this all night, stay up and forcing it to like take place because I feel like there's no help from any way, shape or form that can come to me. I have to do this by myself. So there's a balance that's possible, and it is about bringing in the balance because like I said, if you want to get lost in all the activity, you definitely can, because there's enough distraction, there's enough going on. There's enough work to do, there's enough parties to attend. It's just, you know, it's important that all the things, like I'm sensing that most things are like actually really exciting and really good things, but it doesn't mean that you don't need that downtime sometimes, like the rest moment. So, yeah, remind yourself that you are loved and that miracles are natural, they come to you. Okay, so you have great things coming up, pal number one. I love this stuff. Like, I'm getting excited about it. All right, we're moving on to pile number two. Here we go. I can't believe like there's so many similar cards coming through. This is just really the energy of today, because I did the readings for a lot of signs today, and a lot of these cards came out. Okay, when I lean on faith in the universe, yes, peace becomes real. This is one of the messages that also connects a little bit to pile number one. So maybe you chose two, maybe align a little bit with the first one as well. This is about trusting in your faith. Does everything need to be perfect and aligned and worked out to have a level of faith? No. It's when you lose all sight of options and things like that, but you still have the spark within you to understand that you still have your faith. You still know that there will be better days. That doesn't mean that you won't have those real emotions in the days where, it's not. And it's not working out, or you have tried everything and you don't know what's next. That doesn't mean that you have to leave out all the light and all the faith and all the hope in order to have real human emotions. It can coexist together. That's an energy I'm sensing, because if you allow things to be natural, if it take place, what happens is that the power within you grows. Because if you still have faith, even if you have all those other emotions and you're allowing them to be there, and you allow yourself to have those human experiences and those human emotions about situations, you don't have to completely be a machine in order to have that sense of faith, right? You can quit for 5 minutes and just completely surrender to the moment and cry and let it all out. And then you do know that after those 5 or maybe like 5 days, you get back up and you try again, or you try different. But it doesn't mean that you can't have those 5 days, and that doesn't count, on the grand scale as like accepting to failure or whatever, because it's not. It's just surrendering to the moment is really healthy. Okay, because if you keep on continue putting yourself in such a way, what you do is actually neglect your own feelings and emotions. And then once you actually have the success and you are there and you did it, you most likely get a burnout, because there's all this stored up emotions within you. So up on the road, we learn what we need on top. Okay? All right, so you also have the card Soul Power. Always remember that you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So you have that. They're reminding you of your own inner strength. You're also saying like magic manifestations. Your dreams, your visions, and your goal are becoming reality. Stay focused. Beautiful. Connects to it so strongly. You have Isis coming through. It's like it is becoming reality. Stay focused. Keep your eye on the goal, but also make sure that you don't completely neglect everything you are and everything you believe in up on that road in order to make that happen. Okay, you have 2 of action. Trusting your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. Exactly. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. That's what I just said earlier on. And there is all opportunity all around you if you can just continue to move forward, move through those emotions, move forward, and keep that energy, like keep your energy high, like faith, that light within you. I think it's very strong, powerful, message, because once again, you know, it really looks beautifully like you are moving through these energies and are actually coming out, you know, coming out of the tunnel and into the light is what they say, right? But that's a little bit what I'm sensing, like it's, and then you actually learn how to appreciate the tunnel, right? Okay, so let's move on to the third group, because we do have some yeah, we do have some personal readings coming up after this. So let me take a sip. I wondered why I had to pick 2 cards from that one deck. We'll see. We have joy is the ultimate creator. Joy is the ultimate creator. So basically, the level, the energy of joy, the passion you have for something will give you the energy, will give you the drive, will give you the reason to get up, will give you the reason to continue, because the joy is there. It's the ultimate creator. Follow your bliss. I'm hearing follow your bliss, follow your bliss. They're so active tonight. Okay. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the creation. Sorry, you understand the connections between all things. You understand the connection between all things. Powerful. 8 of emotion, connecting to the messenger of thought. Let's say you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. Beautiful. And I came together with Message of Thought. They say a new topic on intellectual projects is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You now will meet or are someone who loves to learn and to share knowledge. This person is brilliant and fruitful, but also blunt and very diplomatic. Okay, so that came in together. They're saying like from this place of desire, from this place of feeling like a belonging to something that hasn't shown up in the physical, you're going to search something and you're going to find something very, very interesting. It's going to light you back up. And then the joy energy gets sparked and you're going to create from that space. And it's just going to bring things into a whole different light for you. They're also letting you know that yes, you have this unique view on a subject, unique view on life, unique view on certain type of relationships, and yes, you are meant to step into that truth and actually share it with others. They're also saying that you are definitely not alone. So if you have those moments where you feel like you're lonely or alone, you definitely are not alone. You're surrounded by a lot of beautiful, energies, and they're willing to help you through these times. Okay, they are saying we are here for you. We never left through all the sadness and the loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending to you. We are your family, we are your friends, and we are your guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. All right, so see, they're implanting something in your heart. You will start to feel that level of joy and desire and connection to something new in your life. And it's been planted there by the people because they know that you are so powerful when you tap into this energy. When you get reminded of your own strength and your own abilities. And it comes from the heart. So there's healing of the heart. There's healing of the heart. So this is a very interesting deck. I like that. Alright guys, so that was the pick a card reading for tonight. Well, it's supposed to feel that way, Joy. It's always supposed to feel that way. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. And thank you, Traumatic Eyes. That's really sweet. So, and also go over to her channel and subscribe, obviously. Let me see. I'm gonna rearrange these decks, these cards, and I'm gonna jump into the personals. Ooh, I need to take a breather because I'm way too high up in my energy. I'm sorry. Maybe you guys have to like slow down the video. You can actually hear what I'm saying. It's like, I was there yesterday. Sometimes I do it when I have to like look at something and I have to really see what they're actually doing. So I slow down the video on YouTube and then their voice gets all slow. It's like all of a sudden they have like this cocktail hour. Okay. We have the decks in check. Let me just check in on PayPal quickly. I'm just gonna quickly check in 1 sec. Let me see. All right. I have Ravender and let me just see. Rabab or Ruby. Let me see. What was your name here again? Yes. Realistic. Okay. And then after that is Shanisa or Shani. Yes, Shanisa. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see if Revan is sending the question here. No. Okay. Oh, 1 sec. That's better. Okay, Ravender, could you send me your question in the chat? You're up first tonight, and then after it is Realistic, aka Ruby, and then Shanisa is up next. And True Maddie's Eyes, are you sure you want to wake up your daughter? Because I feel a little bit bad about that. You could also like definitely get like the next life. You can also definitely get a reading because, you know, I mean, obviously you're more than welcome, but like, you know, I feel a little bit bad for your daughter's like sleeping, getting her rest. All right. Oh, Ravender. Yes. Okay. I'm sensing that the same energetic lessons keep showing up for you in a different package. You know, it's the same gift in different wrapping paper, in a different box. It's the same lesson. It's the same wall that the universe is still trying to mirror something back to you. And yes, we're going to go a little bit deeper into the Pisces, but I'm instantly getting like zoomed out feeling of like, we've been here before, multiple people, you know? And I know this, that the universe, you know, whatever label, you know, you're comfortable with, but I always say the universe basically does that repeatedly, brings in this blockage. And I'm sensing there's still something that yeah, I don't know how to put it yet. I'm going to put it into words later on because they're showing me something like, you know, if I don't bend, I will break. But then maybe it's not supposed to be bended. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm going to pick up some tarot. Let's see. I'm sorry, though. because I love how you're like open and you're putting yourself out there again, because that's great. That by itself deserves a round of applause, honestly. But it's hard. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles is here. Yeah. You offer the world and commitment and seriousness and all of that, and you end up with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm sorry. This is how it makes you feel. You know, it doesn't matter about what is offered. It's about how it makes you feel, right? About offering it and then not seeing any of the results. And you are one of those people that if they're in the cold, you're gonna walk there in the cold right there with them, you know? Even if certain things hurt you and you don't align, it's like, no, you know what? Everything is fine, you know, even though it hurts. So you're willing to stick something through for the chance of that connection, you know. Let me see. We have the Three of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so I am seeing something come in, though. But once again, it's connected to this energy. Like you first kind of have to feel a couple ways, and, you know, the sword and feeling a little bit left out or neglected or not completely, you know, being appreciated. It's like, oh, you know, I met this person. It's like really special. But then here we go again. And I have the Six of Cups. So I am sensing with the Ace of Swords as well. It's like this level of communication, you know, it's like expressing yourself. It's like, you know what? No, I'm cutting things to away in a sense of that there's certain behavior that I can actually control, you know, for yourself, right? There's certain things that you can change, you know. Yeah, exactly. Ravener. I know. That's what I'm sensing in your energy as well. But I'm sensing a change within you, because like once again, you're cutting down to like not really feeling. It's like when you meet someone and of course they have certain ways of, you know, responding to whatever you're saying, and they're giving you things back and you giving and receiving and stuff. And it's just that we can focus on them not reciprocating things, or them not, you know, responding to your love, or responding in a way that you would expect or something like that. But if your only focus is on what you're lacking on the other side of the, you know, of the other party, what happened is that you kind of put yourself in a powerless position. It's like when you set some really healthy boundaries when it comes to like dating, you know, there's some new set of boundaries, like no matter what, I'm not going to wait longer than this and that to meet someone. I'm not going to invest more than this to talk to somebody. If this is not there, if the commitment isn't there, if they're not out, if they're not willing to do this or that, because I've been there, done that, and what happens is that I end up hurt. So then I'd rather be stable and emotionally, you know, good and focusing up on myself, instead of opening up to something where those basic things and those red flags are like, you know, not even there. Like when the red flags are there, but like the basic things and the needs that you want to be there are not even there. So I'm sensing that energy that is coming up with you with this Pisces. There's like this last energy, this last straw, almost like it's here, it's this and this or no. And it's not even real, it's basic things to ask for, right? It's a level of like, hey, are you open? We want to get to know me, you know, then this and this. It's like, that's just me. When it comes to like what you would say, obviously, it's like, you know, to yourself, like, this is just me, this is my needs, and it's a really basic thing. And it's not like a high mountain of expectations. It's literally like this and this I need in order to feel like we're going somewhere and we're connecting and we're exchanging our cups together and we're seeing things come in with the energy we put in with the Two of Wands, and then you come with the Three. Instead of just keeping myself to go here, even if it's just at the beginning stages. This is make you if something it makes you feel this way is a red flag. for you. And I just wanted to put this out on the table because I'm sensing that you're ready to set those boundaries to keep you at least in the beginning. Because you have those boundaries, you don't get in too far, in too deep for you to even feel this in the beginning. Because it's like almost like if the person doesn't neglect you or make you feel this way, it kind of feels like, is there something off? You know? It's almost like normal that you go through this in the beginning. Says, no, it's not normal. You deserve to have those healthy boundaries set up. You deserve to say, you know what? This is me. Hi. Nice for you to enter my life. But like, I do have boundaries, yes. And it probably makes you even more attracted to me. I know. You know, that's probably what you would say, I would think. You know, it's really hard, but it's the work that is needed on your side in order to protect yourself from certain situations and attracting certain situations and attracting the same gift in the different wrapping paper. That's what I'm sensing. It's the lesson. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords as well, it's like you're attracted to someone has just a little bit of a mystery around them, and then you like the chase at the same time, and yeah, it's a lot of communication happening between the lines. But I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong with the everything is fine situation. Because once again, it's here. But I'm not saying like, oh, you're doing this and this wrong. You know me. Like, I will never put that in that way. But it's just that you deserve this. And I know that you have it in you. And I know that that's also the lesson in it. That doesn't mean it's not coming. It doesn't mean that things can develop from here on, move forward with the Pisces. So I'm going to focus on that right now, but I wanted to get that one out on the table for you. Look at that, 10 of Cups. Okay, so speak up. That's the way out. If you don't give someone the space to be like, oh, I don't know, I don't know, and they can be a wishy-washy and not sure about it. And then you're just like, okay, no, fine. I will just continue to give you exactly the same amount I've already been giving you. So you can just be wishy-washy when I'm just kind of here and feeling this way. But that, yeah, it's totally fine because I don't want to pressure you into anything. It's like, no, it's like you have to sacrifice all your own boundaries and things like that in order to make someone comfortable in hurting you and making you feel that way. That's not okay. You know, and you are seeing it. You're seeing it where you allow people to walk over you or allow people to be wishy-washy when there's not even, you know, they haven't even earned that wishy-washiness for you, from you. And it's like, you know what, this is where I could put someone and this is literally on them. So there's some work that, yes, needs to happen on the other side. But there's also some work that you can do on this side in order to prevent certain things from happening and actually get this. You know, the judgment energy and the 10 of Cups, because I know that that's down deep down is something that you just really, you know, you want, and also that you deserve, and also that the thing that you will have that. You know, you're putting yourself out there, you're being brave. It's not easy, but it will come. Can't run from it. But right now your love life is a little bit wrapped up in like a red flag with, you know, like a burrito with a bow on it, basically. It's how I feel. Yeah, Tower is here. With the Hanged One. Okay, so some insight is happening, okay? This is the Leo new moon energy. And the way that it's connected to the other planets and the way things are literally squaring up. You know, it cannot do anything else but show you the real truth. And this is also me really talking to you in that way. Because normally I'm much more, you know, it's fine. You know, but this one I'm like, no, I really did wanted to bring it to you in this way because I know that you're waking up. And I know you have a lot of, I'm hearing freaking potential. Like, geez, hello, you do. And a lot to offer, and yet you settle, but not necessarily with other people, also with yourself. Look at that, 10 of Wands, You're starting to love your own imperfections and to embrace yourself in a new light. When you don't need that recognition from that other person anymore. Yep. This is what I like to see, because there's a change in you. It's like, you know what? I have been in this battle and I know the game of love, you know. But I'm not willing to play it in this way anymore. I'm not willing to play by any other person's rules and stuff and weird things. I just want the real thing, and if it's not the real thing, I don't want it. And that's a turn of events for you. Okay, Ravanda, how does it feel? Yeah, I'm sensing there is potential, okay? But you need to understand that if you want to date a Piscean woman, they will first try and work through all the ways out themselves, because they're sometimes afraid to feel how deeply they can fall. Okay? So it is not necessarily unnatural for it to be a little bit dip and dap, dip in and out, in and out, in and out. Once they're in it, really in. And it could be long lasting, but it's important to set those boundaries in the beginning. It's very important, okay? And that's what is asked of you. This wishy-washy behavior, this feelings that you're feeling, is because they're asking you. We send you the perfect person to set these boundaries with. The perfect person. And still you're willing to sort of like dip and dap in between these feelings. Like giving and then feeling hurt and then feeling neglected and not saying anything and then reconciling again and then it all happening again. So there's a lot that's coming forward for you, Ravender. I hope that it's connecting to you in a way that I, am intending to send it to you. But I know you get what I'm saying. Like I can see it. So once again, it's the perfect person. Yeah, it's a perfect person. But also to learn to love yourself, to learn the perfect person, to learn and to teach you how to set those boundaries, to learn to give love healthy, to not completely deplete yourself, So if that's the perfect person, then stop dipping and dapping between the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, because you deserve better. And it's not necessary. But when you're stand fast, the more you are stand fast, Ravender, this is my boundary and I don't want this and I don't like this, the more she's going to feel assured about you as a person. Okay? That's what I'm sensing. Because she feels safe in your boundaries. Because, even if I go down here, this is where the lines are. Like, sometimes, it's a really weird way of, combining it, comparing it, basically. But sometimes you have those kids that really, really, really crave boundaries. And you just continue to go on and on and on until you give it to them. And then they're just so damn chill. It's like, why do you need all these boundaries for? But here you go, here are my boundaries. It's a little bit the same thing. Okay? It's not the same thing because it's different, the type of relationship, but some people feel safe around knowing that a person has a backbone. It's like, okay, up until here, no further, okay? Not tomorrow, yes, and today, no, and then tomorrow, yes, again. It's like, no, it's no on Monday, and it's no on Wednesday. And yes, if you check on me, in with me on Sunday, it will probably still be no. So here you go. Here's that stability that maybe you need from me. It's that you know who you are, you know what you want and what you don't want, you know how much you have to give, and you don't overgive and you don't overextend, because then they might feel like you might continue to do that, and then they might have to give everything back as well, because Pisces love very, very deep and hard as well, and they want to feel like they are also capable of, coming up on that level with you. Okay? So that's what I had. I'm gonna stop channeling now because I can go on and on, but we have more readings. All right, some people in the chat came as well. Oh, Natasha's here. Hi, Natasha. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And Yvonne is here as well. Yes, there's time, Yvonne. There's time. Yeah, I was doing this whole pop-up surprise. Be like, hello. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Understand to learn the communication. Okay, because it is, if she is playing a game, that you have to make her aware of that. And then there's this boundary. It's like it's in or you're out. Okay, that doesn't mean all of a sudden I have to be the perfect this and that, but I'm not going down that road with you again. It's like we already made it here. I'm not going back. So if you're not comfortable here and to grow and evolve moving forward, and even if we stay in this place for a long time, then that's totally fine with me as well. But I'm not going back here and then tomorrow back here again. Like, I'm not going to do that with you. So if that's something that you want and that's something that you are really craving for, the back and forth, all the way to the beginning to all the way there, then be my guest and find someone who's ready to like play that game. But I'm not ready to play no games like that with my own feelings in my heart, and I think that you shouldn't want that karma on you either. Okay. You know, I'm just saying. Okay. Moving forward, you got this, Ravenda. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm okay. I'm good, Natasha. I hope you are doing well as well. All right, Yvonne. Take your time. I still have some readings on my list. Okay, so revenue we got checked up. Then it's realistic is up next. Could you send me your question in the chat? I should really write like you know, a book when it comes to those type of things. It's like, here it says that I should say fuck you right now in this moment and walk out of the door. So I'll see you tomorrow. And fuck you, by the way. I'm sorry. I've been watching way too much Sex in the City. Sometimes, you know, an oldie. Yes, of course. Elshis does not. I'm sorry if I missed your other message in the chat, but you can definitely do the pick a card reading in the beginning. You know, it's right there. I think you can like scroll back to the beginning if I'm on the live. I'm not sure, but I do that sometimes. So, okay, what will be next in love? What happened for me? Okay. Are you at this moment seeing someone? If there's, because I'm sensing someone in your energy. And that was for realistic, by the way. Okay. Why is still on your mind? But that's normal. That's natural. Okay, so someone went away to create space. Yeah. Okay. King of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Good energy. That was a very, like it was an event that was supposed to take place because it was supposed to make space. And I'm sensing with this King of Pentacles energy and the Knight of Swords with the Judgment, I'm sensing that this is a little bit of a similar type of person, but much more evolved. It's showing up as a king energy. So that's definitely like a very rooted and grounded individual is what I'm sensing. That's coming in. And it has like, it's so established already in certain things, so much like grounded into like their passions and desires and things they work on, and you know what they like to wear and what they don't like to wear, and they have like, you know, things saved up and like have this vision. It's like very visionary, but also knowing how to put the work with the idea basically and make something work and evolve. So that's an energy I'm sensing with Judgment and a Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like the universe literally saying like, okay, so we got rid of that, like it's good, it's a good thing. It's like, yeah, but I'm not so sure if I actually really think this is a good thing. Though they're like, yeah, but it's actually good because it's an ending of an era and now we're beginning a new one. And you're like, No, but I don't know if I really want a new beginning. And if I will ever feel another way, like I feel, if I will meet a person that is that special or that is special to me, period. You know, it's like you don't know, but yeah. So look at that. We have the Knight of Cups already. So you are working on reopening your heart chakra and just opening up to dancing with life again. Okay, and dancing with life means, oh, this is a cooking class. That sounds very interesting. I've never done a cooking class before, and it says there are martinis involved. Well, damn. You know, for example, by the way, this is a nice combination. Let me just try it out. It is, you know, spontaneously ending up on the terrace, you know, because you pass by and there's someone sitting there, you know, and then it's like, you know what, I have some time. Let's have a drink, or let's order some nice nachos or whatever, like something we like eating both, and just have a little chat, just a little in the spur moment. There is this opportunity to like go for a weekend away, little getaway, and you jump on it and you just dance with the universe, what it's sending to you, responding to it, and by that you're opening up your heart and you're opening up your lighter energy. And if you show up as a Knight of Cups, it will definitely feel like comfortable to you. You know, like more and more you're starting to feel like yourself again. So that is definitely something you do for yourself. You're really good at that. Oh, you do, huh? So that goes really deep. What all happens behind the scenes. I get it. It's like during the day you're like, oh yes, I understand the universe and it's all good. And then at night when you want to fall asleep, your mind goes, but wait a minute. Did we process the exact detail to the core yet? Should we just do it one more time to make sure we haven't missed anything yet? Go over it and over it. Okay, so the moon is here because you're embracing the unknown. And that is a journey by and on itself. But the moment when you start to, like I said, like dance with the universe, like you have fun in not knowing what's next. And it's not as scary as much, you know? So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, it's not as scary as much, and the Strength card shows up with the Three of Cups. Even if you think you don't need some one-on-one or some get-togethers, once you do it and you're out there and you're connecting, you're like, oh, I kind of did needed this, you know, I needed a little bit of a splash, like a, you know, a splurge. I don't know why they give me all these weird words and I never use. But anyway, to tip your toes into just, you know, nice things, festivals, beach things, just nice things. I'm sensing so much like social activities, basically what I'm sensing. So, but overall, it's not as like an escape way. It's just literally going with the flow, seeing what's out there, exploring for yourself. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I needed to say it that way. I'm sorry. I really felt it deeply. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Page of Cups and Ace, your love story. What's next in love for you is basically you are regaining the love of life. Love is in its grander energy, that everything that you do comes from a place of love. You just love to eat this, you love to try this, you love to do this, you love to work on that. You just love, you come from that energy. And then when you start to embrace it and you open up your heart chakra and your energy in your own Virgo way, okay? Whatever brings you that level of joy, even if it's not necessarily on the external, it might be just an internal thing you got going on, but it's seen and you're starting to radiate that energy and understanding that the universe always has something up their sleeve for you, so you don't need to worry. And the more you focus on actually having and enjoying yourself and having those moments and not fearing the future, because that has a lot to do with the future focused energy, the more you just going with that flow, the less you are actually looking, you all of a sudden get like this energy coming towards you with the Two of Cups and the Emperor. And that person means business. They just look at you and think, that's mine. She just doesn't know it yet, but that's mine. You know? Yeah. But that's what you need to fix before you would want someone to come in, you know? And there's ways to fill up that energy. And I think that it's a beautiful gift that you're getting an opportunity to first heal that within yourself. So when someone enters, you're already full. You're already like feeling really good. And someone is just adding to that energy. Because otherwise, if you attract someone, they will make you feel that if they would leave, you would feel alone again. And that's it's a couple steps behind than where you want to be of having entering a really long lasting healthy partnership and connection, you know. So, and it's beautiful that you're so honest, you know, that you are open, that that is the feeling that you've been feeling, and so that needs healing and that needs that work, not in like putting a band-aid on it with a nice cute Aries person or something, you know. It's like it's with a very, you know, person with basically a strong energy and strong individual. If that person comes in, you want to equalize that energy. And there's nothing to be like, for example, ashamed of or something. It's normal to feel those feelings, you know. And that just is just a reminder that, hey, I have maybe been neglecting some kind of needs for myself, and I'm willing to like sort of look at that and maybe fill that up for myself and do those things that make me feel good, and not just in the moment of like a very expensive bag or something that you really wanted for a long time, and then you feel really good about it for the whole week. You take it to all your favorite places, and then it's just the bag is there in the house. You know, it's like more than that. It's creating memories and proving to yourself that you have a full life. And you know, maybe you want to join like a new something, for example, when you go to like a yoga class, like you meet other people who are like into that thing, and like you don't need to know each other in order to like end up in the same class and like have a little laugh, or you know, do get to know each other and have a nice conversation, and you might surprise yourself, and all of a sudden in that moment you just really don't feel alone. You know, you feel actually really full. So that doesn't mean that someone can come in a certain point in your life where you're like, hey, like you make me feel really good, and that there's nothing wrong with that. But what's wrong is that you feel that that's the only solution that will make you feel less alone, and that's not true. That's not true. All right. And this equal partnership with the Two of Cups is definitely gained through this pathway that I was just talking about. You have to opening yourself up, embracing the unknown, going with the flow, embracing life, and then feeling really good about what you're building, because you will feel this way soon. Okay, this is not something that's gonna take a long, long time. Yeah, you're working on it, and that's the only thing you need to do right now. Don't need to rush it, force it, going with the flow. And even if you have those moments where you feel alone, it's natural. It's normal to feel those emotions. And it doesn't always have to be instantly fixed. Sometimes it's allowed to just be in that energy and have these nights. Because every time you have one of those nights, and we do cry and we let it out, there's one more tear, you will never cry again. And you just needed to let it out. And sometimes it's the way of body releasing stress, you know? I mean, there's more fun ways for your body to release stress than crying, because after that, you know, you have to like deal with the whole situation with like your nose and your eyes, and it's like, you know, a lot. But at the same time, that breath that comes after a good cry is worth a lot, you know? So I'm sending you a really big hug. Know that you never are truly alone. We are all always here, okay? And you got this. You got this. You got this. It's just a healing journey, and it comes with phases, you know, in chapters. That's normal. You won't be here forever. All right. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I'm going to move on to the next person on my list, and that is Shaniza. And I'm going to quickly tune in with the PayPal. Let me see. All right, Yvonne, I got yours as well, so I'll put you on the list. Thank you. And I also see what time it is now. So I'm gonna do those 2 readings, and then I'm gonna close the list because yeah, I it's really late. I didn't know it was that late. Oh, sorry, the mic is turned. The cat is definitely going crazy in the other room. Okay, Shaniza, did you have... Oh, Leslie, you did? Wait, let me see. Let me double check. Oh, yes, I see it now. I'm sorry, Leslie. I'll put your name on the list as well. Leslie. Yes, so basically it's... Oh, my God, I'm missing out because Joy is here as well. Wait, I'm gonna open it up all the way so then I have a real good view. Okay, so I have Shaniza, and then one sec, I have Joy, and then Leslie, and then Yvonne. Okay guys, then the list is closed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, good. Let's check in because Shaniza, what's your question? Did you send me your question over on here? No. Okay. It's all sorted out. Everyone is on the list, okay? All right. Shaniza, are you in the chat right now? So I can get to your reading. Oh, wait, I actually found your question. Your question was Gemini asking about Libra. How does he feel about me? Okay. A Gemini and a Libra. I hope you're in the chat right now, Shaniza, and that it's just a little bit of a delay. But I'm going to get to your reading. So, Gemini and a Libra. It's hard to read a Libra at all times. That's a wet towel. All right, here we go. There's good energy. Okay, there's a lot of potential. But let me see why it feels that way. What? Man, oh man. I'm sensing an energy that he's too much in his head space at times because he really, really loves your energy, likes you, he thinks you're special, he thinks you have, like, you know, all the qualities. But what I'm sensing is that he's so focused on not doing the wrong thing that it kind of comes off maybe, you know, like it's wishy-washy in some way, shape, or form, or that it's like a retreating energy, but it's only when it comes to like the distance that sometimes is created, whether it's like the physical distance or it's like the mental, emotional distance that you might feel, it's actually just growing the heart even more. So I am sensing that together you guys really have the opportunity to offer each other that level of love and stability, because it's right here in the cards. And then we have the Death card showing up, and knew the Star card would show up as well. I'm sensing that this is a very divine connection, and it's coming in your life and on your pathway for a very strong reason, even if it, you know, even if, and I'm just saying, even if it's not going to be in the physical world forever and ever and ever, what I'm sensing it is leaving something in a positive way and aligning something in you, Shaniza, in a positive way that will stay with you forever. So once again, it's a very divinely guided connection. The Star and the Page of Wands. It's just things grow from there. it's just things grow from there. That's what I'm feeling. The Three of Cups. So I am sensing that there might be some... Is that really what it is? One sec, because... Yeah. Yeah, I'm sensing that you can change who you are and you can change who he is. And I'm sensing that in some things your needs are really aligned, and then you might actually try to put some more, you know, traditional ways on it, and then it just doesn't flow, it just doesn't work. It's like, you know, the next step would be to, for example, like move in together, and then, you know, you do, and then it kind of just doesn't really work, and you're like, okay, does it mean anything? And maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's because you both really like your own freedom and your own space, and that's where you thrive the best on your own individual level, and then you show up in a relationship as a very grounded, stable connection, right? So that's why I'm taking. I'm sorry, sweet Gemini, but my list is full for tonight. But I promise I will be back soon, and I will then would love to do your reading. Otherwise, you can always get a personal reading. Obviously, you can order them, you know, through the email. But tonight, I'm just going down the list, and then that's that. So I am sensing that with true communication and open and honest communication between you and this Libra energy in the future, anything is possible. Like, there's nothing you guys can't discuss, can't talk about, can't work your way through, make it perfect for the two of you. Because I'm sensing it just has a lot of potential. It's just all good energy. And even when it comes to the death card, all the focus lays on the flower, because one more flower in your reading, you know. It's this transformation and growth is what I'm sensing. So it's really, really, I'm sensing that the view and how he feels towards you is like, you know. All right. Yes. Okay. Great, Shanisa. Because I was getting to the end of your reading. I'm going to give you a guidance oracle card. And then, you know, you can go back and to listen to your reading. Yes. Well, Shanisa, I'm in the middle of your reading right now. I already went off your first question that you asked me about the Libra and the Gemini, basically. So that's what I went with. But as you can see, there's a lot of positive energy on the table. But you can, like, push back a little bit and then restart your reading. I'm going to now give you this... They say, think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So definitely understand your own needs when it comes to this. So communicate them as well. But understanding them is really the most important first step when it comes to that. But set your sights high as well. Not settling actually helps you move forward. Actually puts things into motion. All right? Because otherwise it becomes wishy-washy. Because you both have like this... I'm fine about it, but maybe I'm not. And it's like, you know, when you're stand fast in the yes and the no's, and this is just who I am and this is what I need, you know, and not in like a demanding way, but just in a very clear way, it actually helps the Libra to balance things out as well in the future. So, yeah, it's good. But it's also about growing, because I'm sensing this level of the ability that it might want to stay the same. And then maybe, you know, some growth needs to happen, but you will understand when it's time for that. So that's what I'm sensing right now for you and a Libra energy, or someone else in your life, because this is just so strong. It wanted to come through so strongly that maybe it went off the Libra and it went into something else. But that's an energy that I'm sensing very strongly, and it won't stop coming up in your reading. I'm sensing someone is giving you hot flashes, like, whew, damn, look fine. All right. All right. Let me see. I'm going to move on to the next person. So, Shanisa, you can like roll back and start your reading. It's like, I don't want it if it doesn't give me all of that feels. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. All right. Joy is up next. I know, he thinks the world of you. I'm sorry, but it's so cute. I know, because he is afraid to say the wrong thing and to fuck it up. And that's why. So, okay, I will explain to you in your reading. Okay. All right. Let's see, Joy. I'm excited to do that. Let's tune in. What else? I'm going to pick up a different tarot card because it needs to rest for a little bit. Joy. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Look at that. 10 of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles. So definitely a lot of emotional fulfilling moments. Like an announcement. The Death and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm sensing like an end of a chapter and opening up a new energy. So these last 6 months, you really are ready to put certain things into motion and to understand that these are your very, very strong points, and these are like your weakest spots. And so you allow somebody to step in and to help to work with that, so you don't waste all your energy on fixing what you are not naturally, literally, you know, drawn towards. And then you don't even have time to spend in the things you are actually really good at. So you are understanding how to sort of delegate certain things. The Hermit is here as well, so that also has to do with like your own internal world. Certain things, you know, we can really, really do ourselves, and we can go into the depth, and we're that water sign energy, you know. But then there's certain things that maybe, yeah, in a professional setting, like a couple therapy sessions or something, can actually give you a little bit more of a deeper insight on the other side of the spectrum. And to not be afraid to allow that to come in as an option. It's not necessarily a definite road to take, but just understand, just being open for all of that. That's what I'm sensing. It will definitely help you a lot, because look, you have the 6 of Wands and the beautiful Hangman energy. So I'm sensing I'm getting this energy of like people hanging on your lips. You know, it could be a physical person hanging on your lips, but it's more like, ooh, what else? Like, tell me, like, you know, what else do you think about this? Or what else happened? Or tell me the story again, like, you know, or just you sharing and expressing yourself definitely has people like, you know, appreciating you for that. So what else you're working on, I don't know. It's like the 4 of Cups is here. Yeah, it's a little bit of an imposter syndrome energy that you're kicking to the curb. It's like, bye. I am worth of it, okay? Yes. I'm like, I got really excited just right there. Some karate moves came out and everything, you know? It's like, you need to kick that, like like, it's going good, it's going well. And it's like, okay, so when does the bad part come in, or when do everybody figure out that I'm not really even that great? You know, it's like you're starting to believe in yourself, believe in that you deserve things, and that is really beautiful, because you have so much potential for the rest of 22. It's like the Empress energy, Page of Pentacles, you know, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the beautiful King of Pentacles, a strong Hermit energy, which is also really good to go with that. But then you have like the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. You know, it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a really weird example, but this is what they wanted me to, like, you know. Okay, so basically, for example, you turn, I don't know, some people turn 18 and then they get, for example, like a car or something, right? I don't know, I wasn't one of those people, but I'm just saying, like, for example, and they kind of already knew they was getting a car, or they're 16 and they're getting a car, I don't know. And then it's their birthday and they wake up and then they get this box with a car keychain, you know, and then the whole entire day they just made you believe that the only thing you were getting was the keychain for a car that you might, you know, buy in the future yourself. It's like, here's the keychain, super cute, it's all personalized, but there you go. So you were expecting something and then you got like a keychain, right? And then, you know, at the end of the day, they had like this whole giggle thing about it the whole day. And then at the end of the day, like, you get actually the physical card, right? That's the universe a little bit. Like, it's trying to humble you, but with a little bit of a joke, because then you are actually getting way more than you expected it. But it's about how you treat the moments. Are you treating yourself in those moments with grace? Are you not burning yourself down to the ground and be like, yeah, you see, I'm not worth of, I can't do this, or I'm no. It's like, you know what? I tried, and it's okay. You know, whatever happens will happen. Like, I tried my best, and I'm proud of myself. So whatever result it will be, it will be. I know that I put in my best. And then the universe like, hey, there you go, you're getting the point. And then you get actually the thing you really worked hard for. So it's about how you treat yourself in the middle moments, that I'm sensing a change in that. And it also the results that come because of that, you just feel different. So that's what I'm seeing. Exactly. So please stay that, because then for them it's less fun to like play with you like that, you know? Yeah. But it's like, see the joke in things and go with the flow. It's like I've had it as well. I have had those moments. I was like, oh, you think you're funny, huh? Oh, you're so cute. All right, now it's okay. I'm glad you're getting a laugh out of all of this, but you know, and then it does get sorted out. So yeah, it is. There's always a gift hiding in it. There really is. Okay, let me get a oracle card for you, Leslie. Here we have. I cannot. Look what they're giving you. Receive with a gift. Oh my god, that's so hilarious. Okay, you're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to gracefully receive. Just as with the ebb and the flow of the tides, the art of giving and the art of receiving is the natural law and order in the universe. All right, so it's time for you to receive just as easily as you give. Feel as happy to receive as you are feeling happy to give, and it will both strengthen each other. And if you just go with the flow this year and not let yourself get driven crazy by some crazy circumstances, and just allowing them to play out, and then show you like, oh, it wasn't actually like that. Well, damn, you know, it's like you don't want to, after those realization moments, feel like you completely depleted all your energy and all your hope and all the good work went out of the window. You know, it's like if your laptop crashes and before you like do all the most and you throw it in the river and stuff, it's like, maybe I should just get it checked to see if it's actually really crashing, because you know, maybe it's not, maybe it's still fixable, and then you have like $10 and then they fix it for you and you have all your stuff back. But yeah, if you throw it in the river and you have to, look, first of all, go get it, and then you might get fined because you might not be allowed in the river, and then you know, you kind of have to just buy this whole new laptop, and it was way more energy spent than, you know, the $10 that you ended up spending. So it's about in the moment seeing things like, okay, this is weird, maybe it's a test, like let me just let this one play out for a little bit. So going with the flow with that will definitely help you, but overall it looks really good for you, Joy. All right, thank you for letting me read for you. I really, really, truly appreciate it. I'm going to move forward with the next person, and that is Leslie. Let me just see if you send me your question over here or on the one sec. All right, Leslie, could you send me your question in the chat? So, because, oh, right, yeah, I don't think that you sent me your question just yet. Aw, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that everything aligned for, you know, us this night, and I was able to do this reading for you, because I truly appreciate it. You're so very welcome. Okay, so Leslie, are you in the chat? And also, Yvonne, did you send me a question in the chat already? Because maybe you can also send me a question. So after I finish the reading for Leslie, I can like get to your reading. All right. I'm gonna take a sip of drink. It's messy. All right. Should you take a job? Okay, let me see. I'm sensing that it's not for no reason that you are a little bit in between. It's like, I'm sensing that maybe both of the jobs have something that's missing to it. And I'm sensing that there is this place. I'm gonna get one more card because they're showing me something. For some reason, like, it kind of feels like, yes, I can see your question, Leslie. I can, but it's coming in a little bit late, but that's totally fine. It's a tough one because they're showing me two different things. On one side, it's like really on the external, and you know, both of them have their qualities and it looks good and all of that. But then I'm hearing like this imposter syndrome. Like there's one job you kind of really want to go for, and then I'm sensing that maybe even both jobs are a little bit of like a settling energy in it. That's what I'm hearing, isn't it? So maybe there's a little bit more time needed for that, going over the details, what I'm seeing. Okay, what else moving out of that situation? King of Wands. I'm seeing that there's like this one person individual who's like a little bit of wishy-washy energy involved, but they are guiding you to make a decision, basically, who inspires you the most, you know, who like just starts that passion. Like no, they're showing me like you are getting on this horse, basically. It's like because you're feeling inspired, like this is a person who, you know, you might connect to energetically, and they're like here, you know, they've been at that place for like 25 years and they've built this and they built that, and you want that from a job. You want to feel level of inspiration. You want to feel like, you know, we're going somewhere, we're growing, we're moving forward, and not only to pay the bills. You want it to mean more, to get more out of it. And I'm saying that there's something else you're passionate about. That's why I'm feeling like it's so hard to like tell you like, oh, this is a one, you know, this is a very clear decision. And then you have the Tower as well. So, okay, so the clarity is definitely coming. I even got lost a little bit for there, you know. But here I have the Six of Wands. So yeah, you will come out as a winner, basically. But it's important to... Yeah, it's almost like other people are happier about you having options and stuff than you yourself. Because I feel like you are, with this career and things like that, you might actually feel like you're a little bit settling because you used to really want to do something else, and you walked off that pathway and it makes sense and all of that. But still, there's some part of it in you. It's like you miss it. It's like you miss it. You miss feeling that passionate about something. Yeah, that's what I keep getting. It might not be something right now that you are willing to like sort of really dive deeper into, but like pretty clear about that. Yeah, Nine of Cups, something that made you feel just so really damn good. Okay. Woo, okay. You see the Nine of Cups and Star card? It should make you feel like that. It should make you feel like that. So I can't tell you like, oh, you should do this or you should do that, like the A or the B option. I'm just telling you that I'm seeing this energy within you. Um, that energetically there is still more clarity coming of that will help you to make that cutthroat like decision, like a yes or a no answer that will come to you. But there's still a little bit more of insight needed. It's what I'm feeling, and there is a part of you that's trying to like wake you up and talk to you. Um, it's like, yeah, so it's a soul talking to you. Try yourself. Yeah, it's a heart talking to you. Look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's your heart. It's talking to you. It's okay, but what about me? Can we please do now do something that I love to do? It makes you, gives you all this energy and a sense of freedom and a sense of passion and desire and inspiration, and it's like, and it looks good on paper, but it doesn't always feel good to the heart, and that's really hard to find that right balance. But you are capable of creating that balance where both your heart, your mind, your physical, everything is sort of in alignment and happy and content and at peace. Because if one side of you feels really neglected, it's not at peace, and so you will feel the nagging, and that's where the indecisiveness comes from, because you know you have to make a decision that will put you at war with one side of yourself, and that's why it's hard. And also because you feel responsible for the job you already have, and then that already comes at play, and then you're like, so much emotions and I don't know what to do, you know? Yeah, and I totally get it. But like I said, more clarity is coming to you, and you will know what to do. You will know, and you will feel good with it. You will definitely feel good and aligned with that. So yes, card is here. Jobs and things like that, I do see you making that leap of faith and all of that, and it will be the right decision that you're gonna make. But once again, just wait it out just a little bit so you have a little bit more clarity, and it will come to you. You were like, oh, here's the clarity. Oh, this is why I wasn't able to really make a strong decision just yet. And it's okay to say no to two options and still have two or three more coming, and you might actually say no to as well, and then that option after that. It's okay. Don't You're not obligated to please nobody when it comes to choosing a job. It's important that you full-heartedly commit to it. So you, even if it's not the most favorite thing you do, but at least you can commit to it. It's like, okay, you know what? No, I want to make this decision. It makes sense on certain levels, and so I will go into it, you know. Not because I feel like, oh, that woman is so nice and they really want me there and they could really use me there, and I feel I kind of already have a connection, so how am I supposed to say no now? It's really hard because I do notice in the conversations, you know? So take your time. Once again, that's showing you, like, take your time. If you stand here on the mountain, other ships might actually come your way. Okay? Just one thing at a time. Give it a couple more days. The clarity is going to come. Okay? I hope that was helpful for you, Leslie. I hope that was helpful for you. All right, I'm going to move on to the last reading for tonight, and that is Yvonne. Yeah, do that. Do that, Leslie. Like, listen to your inner self, and you cannot make a wrong decision, okay? That I do want to say. You can't choose wrongly. Even if it's a decision you make and then it's a short-lived experience, you will always learn a lesson you were always meant to learn on that pathway. Maybe you learn a little bit quicker than that was planned out, but you, with your free will, make choices, and maybe you make a decision where it will play out way better than you expected. But you can't choose wrongly, okay? That's what I'm saying, because that's just not the way the universe works. Okay? All right. Yvonne, let's see. Let me read your question. Oh yeah, because I was wondering, that, Yvonne. I was literally thinking about you. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I wonder how it's going in the yellow house. I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, and I wonder if she ever um connected it to like the kid with the bike. Like I still was wondering, like, what is that? Because you were only meant to like maybe it's in the next house. I don't know, but I was still wondering. You are moving to a green home next week, a house, the color of the heart chakra. You're moving from the, the solar plexus into the heart energy. Ah, okay, we can deal with that. I like that, Yvonne. Okay, so let's see, because I needed to get the energy out of the deck first. I'm gonna shuffle a couple times. Okay, they're ready. All right, here we go. Yvonne, Page of Cups energy. I'm sure you will bring life to the house. Wherever you go, you will bring life to it. Let's see. You want to know about the home, the owner, the friends. Okay. I'm feeling like this will be a home where there will be a lot of spontaneous energy around. Okay, so there's more unplanned events and things like that. Might be like some street barbecues or something. I don't know. It's like more like unplanned excitement and things like that. Just light-hearted energy. I feel with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, definitely someone who knows, like, you know what, there's a problem. All right, I will fix it. We'll call somebody in the morning. It's like I'm seeing like helpful people around. Established energy. This is one person. This is a house where I'm feeling like it just activates something within you. It's almost like you're getting like instead of like a regular red bell pepper, you get like a red hot chili pepper, basically, energy. Yeah, it's like it's firing up. And you feel it's a safe space. That's what I'm feeling. You feel safe to like trying out new things and stuff like that. So that's really good. Page of Pentacles. Do know I need you to make sure that the bad is good, or like, that it's set right, and that you don't lay uncomfortably. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but there might be some more tension in the neck muscles and stuff that you notice that you move in. So be conscious about that. Maybe like you're writing a lot, maybe the desk is like too low or something set up. So make sure that it's comfortable for your physical body is very important, okay? Because something that might have worked in this home might not really work in the next one, because sometimes it's just the way you want to have a desk or something like that. It's just that being conscious about it is very important. The Three of Pentacles, I'm seeing like a little bit of a community energy. Yeah, like-minded energy, like-minded people. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. Do know that there might be a little bit more distractions around, and that could definitely keep you from wanting to focus on your work. So just setting healthy schedules and boundaries and stuff, it's just a normal thing, but I'm sensing that you might be attracting someone who is actually healing still. So not completely ready. A little bit of like rebel at heart energy, but it's all a mask, and then you see that instantly and know that they just need some healing, and then they feel very comfortable around you, and here you go, saving them. That was just a joke. I'm sorry, but sometimes we could feel that way or feel attracted in that way. Yeah. Oh, I knew this. I knew you were sleeping on the couch because they showed me a couch, and I was like, I'm just gonna tap over that, but that's just something. I knew it was a couch. That's why the neck muscle thing, but like, Make sure that you're comfortable though. You know, exactly, no saving. But I'm sensing that you're like, you know what, I'm willing to offer this and I can do this and I can give advice and that's all good. But you know what? I am here to write. I'm here to follow my high priestess energy and be writing. This is the perfect card for you because it's literally you in the high priestess seat energy and writing on your laptop. You see, and whatever you feel guided to write because man, I'm still waiting for those books. Can't wait to read them. Six of Cups with the Seven of Cups as well. It's just, yep. It's, like I said, there might be some unresolved things within you that might come up in this house. And just work with it and work through it. And the more you work through it, the stronger you will come out of it. And also how the more you inspired would feel to write about certain things. So it will help you through writer's blocks, okay? I was sensing someone with masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man, but it could be someone with some masculine tendencies. Or that's the mask they're trying to wear. The Star, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot. Yeah, you really are learning how to break some habits, some patterns that are unhealthy to you as an individual. Doesn't mean that it have to be like the worst habits or ways in the world. It's just something that's no longer serving your highest good, and you're working your way through that these coming months, and all you get from it is more inspiration, is more love, more light, more groundedness. So all the work you were doing will be worth it like times 10. You get so much more back from it, zeg maar. But I'm sorry, all of a sudden. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So go with that flow and just write and get it out. And yeah, that's what I'm sensing right now. And make sure that you're comfortable, okay? Yes, more love, light, and writing. I mean, isn't that a good mantra? All right, Yvonne, I hope that's helpful for you. Thank you for letting me read for you. I am definitely at the end of my energy source. So I'm gonna, sign out for tonight. I really enjoyed it. I'm so glad I decided to come live, and I'm so grateful that I was able to read for you guys, and then so many of you showed up and, just share your energy with me. It's a privilege, man. It really is. I'm grateful for it. So happy new moon in Leo energy once again, and go with the flow, and we got this. Okay, if you're here and you haven't seen the pick a card reading, there it's all the way in the beginning, but this one will upload, so you're gonna restart the entire video and watch it as many times as you would like. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Mwah. Bye guys. Bye, see you soon. The monthlies are on its way, just so you know. Of course, I can't